set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Keeley is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two and 1 now to Gordon. Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2 is a ball down and away. Gene Segura will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Hit on the ground toward the left. That's a hit, the first of the new campaign for Seattle.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Segura.
Gene Segura standing in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit,
and a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting third, right fielder, Nelson.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. No outs, nobody on. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Zunino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Missed with a slider. The 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Robinson.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 4 for 14. Cano waits on the first pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Two out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. For second is Encarnacion. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Line drive to left. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting sixth, First baseman.
Here's Mike Napoli now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. Not a lot of success. 0 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gordon going back at the track. And just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. On to third, but he's in safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Henniger. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Cano fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 2 for 4.
Mitch Haniger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the left field line. Brantley on the move. 1 down.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Now to the plate, Kyle Seager. First delivery to him on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Kluber in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 8th.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Kluber gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. 2 innings complete. Deuces are wild. It's 2-2. So coming to the plate, Francisco Mejia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Francisco Mejia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. And good for him. Francisco Mejia has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Now batting. Center
Here's
fielder,
Rajay Davis now.
Rajay Davis.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. The relay. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Into the box, Michael Brantley. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Cruz looks up and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
The batter, third baseman.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Edwin Encarnacion now. Popped him up. Keeley is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Cleveland, shortstop, Francisco.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
First baseman.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Mike Napoli. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. hit sharply toward the right side. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
In now, Lonnie Chisenhall down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Indians 6 and the Mariners 2. Next for Seattle, Ben Gamel, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Here comes Brantley. He can't get there as it falls in. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Lindor has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 2.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jean Segura. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. No balls and a strike to count. Chopper right side of the infield. Napoli is there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The right fielder, number 23, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, runner in scoring position with two gone. Kluber pauses, first pitch on the way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. Mejia is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. The Indians on top, 6-2. Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent again.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
Some guys have pull power, and that's it. But then there are guys like this who have power to all fields. What a threat. Take a look here. He generates so much bat speed with his lower half through his arms. It looks like he just flicks the bat at this thing, and he darn near hits it out of the park.
Standing in now, Francisco Mejia. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's Rajay Davis now.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as he'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Juan Nicasio answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Here's Michael Brantley. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
The batter, number 10.
Edwin Encarnacion now.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Moving under it, Cruz. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Cleveland, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Zunino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed, as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. That misses. 1 and 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Count still at 1 and 2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Mitch Haniger will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Mike Napoli. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
First baseman, Mike Napoli.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Gordon is there, 2 gone.
Second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Kipnis will take the turn and head for second now. And now, gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Now batting, captain Francisco Mejia.
Ready once again, Francisco Mejia. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon is there. And the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He starts
leading off for the Mariners. Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Rajay Davis. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Gordon racing back. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it all the way around to score. And cue up the organ music because there was some treacherously bad defense on that play.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. Lifted in the air to center. Gordon is there. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene and
belted high and deep into right center. Gordon going back on it, still ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, designated hitter, Edwin
into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gordon racing back. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion, the 349th of his career, as the blowout continues.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Cano with it at second. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman.
Striding in for the Indians, Mike Napoli. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Henniger. And that retires the side. So here's D. Gordon now. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
In there, strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The next 0-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Gene Segura standing in. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Stepping in now, Nelson Cruz. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Cruiserweights, the 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
The count's 1-1.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in.
Leading off for the Indians, the right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
The pitch. Oh, how about Cano to first? What a play.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
One out now for the Indians in their 7th. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Gordon has it in his tracks. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Riding in once again, Francisco Mejia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the alley in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on opening.
Play ball.
Leading off for the Mariners, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Rajay Davis will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Third baseman in tight protecting the bunt, the first pitch. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Henniger ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Michael Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Now batting, the designated
Edwin Encarnacion now.
Encarnacion.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. The relay. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got even wider. James Pazos enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
James Pazos.
Here's Mike Napoli now. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run for Mike Napoli. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues.
The right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Standing in now, Lonnie Chisenhall, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Ready for another chance? Francisco Mejia trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Cleveland. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Center fielder, number 9.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Gamble leads off second with nobody out. 2-1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Popped him up. Napoli has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 23, Nelson.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. The runner from first crosses the plate. Ready for another shot now. Mike Zunino. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. One ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's Robbie Cano now. Set and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Left side, but well fouled. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
This guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Clears this one over toward first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. In to score the runner from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but
looking at a fastball to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 8 full. The Indians lead it 18-7. Back now in the beautiful Pacific Northwest as we're set for what's left of this one from Safeco Field. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Rajay Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to right center. Gordon is in pursuit. Makes the play, 1 away.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Henniger. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, 3rd baseman,
Jose Ramirez will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. Cruz is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Here's the 3rd baseman now, Kyle Seager, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats.
And that one stayed up a little high. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground. And no one will get this one. Here's another 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Still 1-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Soft liner to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chisenhall moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ben Gamel.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ben Gamel. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Kluber steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a blooper to the right side. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him. But he battled, and he finished the game, and he picked up the win along the way, too.
18-7 this evening. The Cleveland Indians led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Corey Kluber gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he struck out 13 in this one. James Paxton gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
The winning pitcher is Corey Kluber.